We are back at it again. I'm hoping this is the final Harvest Moon stream. We are in late stage Moonism. What the fuck is this thing? What the fuck is this sound alerts? Shit. I don't think I even use sound alerts anymore. I'm just gonna ignore that. Whatever. Shit, let me just... There we go. Let's just go ahead and jump right in. Boom, 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 boom. Alright, 13th of spring. I can't remember if there was something that I actually wanted to do today. Yep, spring is wonderful. Is it? Boom, 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 da 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 da. Alright. So the strat is literally, we're just going to feed the cows, feed the chickens, go to sleep. Feed the cows, feed the chickens, go to sleep. Feed the cows, feed the chickens, go to sleep. And that's it. But my god, with this lag, I can't take it anymore. The chickens, we actually do have to do a little bit of maintenance, so to speak. Anyways, we put 7 out, grab an egg, give it to the wife, go to sleep. Alright, there wasn't anything that I wanted to do, I don't think. Yeah, I did my harvest. That's pretty much it. So I know we're not making money, but I don't care. Do 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 do. God, dude, this shit is so outrageous. Oh my god. Crim.
2 years. Let's G.
2 years. Very pirate-ass. Hey, cheers to you, man. I can't believe it's been that long, dude. I appreciate you, man. Hopefully you're having a good Friday. If you're curious, I bought this I can barely. It's Victory Juicy and Hazy IPA. Or Juicy Monkey Hazy Imperial IPA. Never had it before, but it's pretty alright. It actually tastes way different than other hazy IPAs that I've had. It has more of like a... The citrusness is more pronounced. It's almost like a grapefruit. Megan, you want to grab a drink? Yeah, it's pretty good. 9.5% though, so definitely only gonna drink one and then switch to the all day IPA. Look at this fucking lag, dude. Anyways, we're in late stage moonism, so I'm not even harvesting anything. Like, I'm not wasting my time. So we're feeding the cows, because you have to feed them so that they stay alive, right? They don't get sick. But as far as actually doing anything else, no. We're just gonna keep doing what we're doing. I'll be damned if we don't beat this stupid game by the end of tonight. Here's to hoping, yeah, for real. It's ridiculous, man. Ridiculous. See, I don't even care. I'll throw the damn egg on the ground. We don't need the money. These eggs serve no purpose besides giving them to my wife to maintain her happiness. So this is all we're gonna do for the next, like, 45 days until the game's over. Thank you, it looks delicious. Now we go to sleep. There's nothing left. There's nothing left to buy, there's no upgrades. I mean, there hasn't been anything to buy for a long time. I was curious, so I checked if there were any ROM hacks for this game that, like, fixes the slowdown. You can probably fix the slowdown in the emulator settings or something. But I was just curious, and there was not that I could see. There really aren't a lot of ROM hacks for this game at all, which I found surprising. Like, I would have thought maybe there'd be, like, a play as a girl ROM hack. You know? But there's some kind of ROM hack that fixes whatever the rating system is for the ending. Apparently there's bugs or something. I didn't read into it specifically because I didn't want to be persuaded into changing my my playstyle based on, you know, understanding the quirks of the game. 13 more days, Coco. Bum 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 bum. Yeah, no persuading. Oh shit. We have 8 chickens now? Dude, get the fuck out of here. I think we have 8. Yeah, it's 8. Or like even this part, you know, I would have thought somebody would like automate the feed giving. Oh yeah, I need to get an egg to give to the wife. She seems to like when I give her eggs. In before this is, you know, she just likes that I give her something, but she actually hates eggs. But yeah, so this is the game. You know, it's not so dissimilar to trying to get LDOA in Guild Wars. Boom, 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 boom. Oops. Boom, boom, boom. I'm hoping that during the summer there's like multiple hurricanes or something that makes it so that we don't have to. Like we can just skip some days for free. Alright, we gotta put out 8 pieces of feed. Boom, boom. Yeah, imagine how much longer this would be taking if I was not doing this. Imagine the pain. Fucking oof-tastic, dude. 17th. We started, it was the 13th, yeah. So we just gotta stay focused on the task at hand. You know, I guess basically what I've done is created an animal sanctuary because I'm not harvesting any of their any of their milk or eggs. Just feeding them. We're role-playing. So Harvest Moon was a role-playing game after all. Boom, 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 bling, 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 bling. Uh-oh. Alright, yeah, we still have 8. Boom, 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 boom. He almost body blocked me. But I saw through his trap. Alright. Now, we should be able to harvest the grass today. Also, let's double check, what do I have equipped? Okay, that's what I thought. Sickle and the sprinkler. Yeah, we are using up a lot of grass. Every day, we're using up a lot of grass. Doom, 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 doom. Fade, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. We are in late stage moonism. So I have 118,000 dollary dues, but there's nothing else to buy. So we're just an animal sanctuary now. I'm just feeding these cows, but I'm not harvesting anything. And we're trying to get to the end of the game, which would be the 30th of summer. So I guess we have like 42 days left. Hold up. Stardew Valley before it was cool. This game is not so hot, I gotta be honest. Like, it's alright. But there's just not enough events, there's not enough things to do, there's not enough things to buy. We basically bought everything and saw everything within the first, 2 months, really. Well, 2 seasons, but the seasons are kind of like months. Do we have 9 chickens now? Yeah, we do. So, I'm assuming that we need max livestock to get a better ending or a good ending, I don't know. That's something coming from me. I've slogged through some games that... Really? Like what? Oh shit, I can't harvest this yet. I mean, I've been trying to engage with this game, but, it gets to the point where it's like, why would I waste my time milking all of those cows? And it lags like crazy in there too, because we have so many cows. So there just ain't jack shit to do, so... Oh man, yeah. Equinox, the game where I died like 950 times. Yeah, that shit was funny, wasn't it? That game ultimately wasn't even that long. I did kind of wimp out though and use the guide. No, that was painful. The atmosphere of that game was incredible though. The music was so good. It was very isolating. But yeah, since I restarted the SNES quest and I have this idea of doing like the prereqs and stuff like that, there actually is a NES game called Solstice, and Equinox is the sequel to Solstice. Equinox is Solstice 2. So that means that we gotta play an even more fucked up game, because Solstice is apparently even harder and even more fucked up. Oh, are you talking about Lost Vikings? Lost Vikings was really good. You mean the puzzle game where you play as like 3 different Vikings and they all have different abilities and you gotta get them all to the end? That game was awesome. Yeah, that's funny though, they just say garden gnomes. Good, glad you liked it. I definitely did. I thought it was really, really good. Yeah, come to Jeffertainment. I play the game so that you don't have to. I mean, look at these stupid fucking chickens, man. It's like they don't even want to be fed. You'd hope I'm enjoying it. I'm trying to have like a new way of viewing stuff. That's part of the reason why I restarted this SNES quest, is like, I don't want to rush anything. That being said, I understand that I'm sort of rushing this game, but I don't really view it as if I'm rushing, because there just flat out isn't anything to do. So I'm still engaging with the system, I'm just not, like, there's nothing to do. I don't have any reason to buy stuff. So there is a cheat to get to the end of the game and get the ending at any time, but I'm not using that because I think it sort of goes against the spirit of playing the game. But once we beat the game legit tonight, I am gonna do that, and then we'll see what the bad ending is like. We'll start a new save file and then immediately end the game. And hopefully it'll be funny. Which I think we're making pretty good time. We started on the 13th. And it's the 20th now. So I think we're making good time. And come summer, I am going to plant some corn and some tomatoes. And we'll do like one last harvest of that. So that's gonna add a little bit of time. But as far as I know from reading the manual, the only event that I have not gotten is that supposedly a random dude will show up and he'll want to buy one of your cows for a magic bean. And you plant that bean at the summit. But I don't know if that happens during the summer or the spring. I could open up the manual, but whatever. It either happens or it doesn't happen. I don't think there's any control that I have with it. But yeah, this is just dreadful right here. The lag from having all the cows. Okay, so we have maximum chickens right now. I wonder what happens if I try to incubate another chicken. We only have to put 9 pieces of feed out though, because only 9 of them are adults. For Christ's sake. See, and then they fall asleep. Okay, actually, that's weird that you can still incubate another, chicken. So, I know my fence is broken, but I'm not gonna fix that until the summer. Yeah, Lost Vikings was so cool though. There is a sequel, Lost Vikings 2. I'm definitely looking forward to playing that. Bum, 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 bum. So, I wish I could skip days on feeding. I think I could skip days on feeding the chickens. If you do not feed the chickens for 1 day, it's not like they're gonna die, they just don't produce eggs for 3 days. But if you do not feed the cows, then you have a very high risk of multiple cows getting sick, and then fixing that problem is easy, but very time-consuming. So we've run into that problem a couple of times, because if there's an event that makes it so you can't tend to your livestock, you're automatically put into that position without really any chance to do something about it. Blam, blam, blam. Alright, so I think we have 10 chickens. It's like a Mario Party minigame to read how many chickens we got. But I'm pretty sure it's 10. This is fucking stupid, man. Get out of the way. Thank you, it looks delicious. Uh-oh. It's the Flower Festival tomorrow. I'll stop work early and come to the public square at 3. Alright. So, I wouldn't say that that's unfortunate, but does add time. Flower Festival does add time. Technically, I guess we could just skip it, but I will not do that. We will go to the Flower Festival, buy our wife some perfume. There might even be a special item for sale. Eight, 9, and we're gonna get body blocked on the last one. Crazy. Alright, let's chop all this grass. Alright, go to sleep. The 23rd, 23rd of spring. So, a little over 30 minutes to get through 10 days. Now, the scary thing is that at some point on this quest, we'll have to play the Game Boy Harvest Moon. But I'm assuming like that it has to be shorter. It just has to be. And as I understand it, it's completely missing the mountain section. Oops. But I'm pretty sure one of them is Super Game Boy Enhanced. It goes 5 more days until Coco gives birth. Get the fuck out of the way, you damn chicken. I'm curious if that egg just sits there forever. Because we should be at max capacity. Oh, for Christ's sake. The body blocks. And it's only gonna get worse, because we still have two little chicks. Alright, go to the flower festival. You, I won't forgive you if you pick another girl. Have I ever done that? Wow, thanks a lot. It smells so good. Can't bring anything this year. It's such hard work to find rare seeds. Be carefully about the girl's taste and choose a present. Oh, for Christ's sake. Oh, do I really have to talk to everybody to advance the plot? They always say the same things. It's good to be merry at festivals. Do 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 do. Hurry up. Let's dance. Ba-bum bum. Do 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 do. Oh, nice. Anne and I forget her name, but the pink-haired girl. Their parents are dancing. I'm going to sleep. Where are we at feed-wise? 919. Do 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 do. Oh, nice. I don't know when that happened, but one of our baby cows grew up. It's almost kind of calming, the lag, and how slow your footsteps are. Alright. This is the real deal. Now we need to put out 11 pieces of feed. And of course these fucking chickens body block us. And then that other one's gonna move up. Hey, Scott. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, we're in late stage moonism. I'm not even harvesting anything anymore because there's no point. There's nothing else to buy. Hope you've been well, Scott. And also, you can't really say this is Stardew Valley at home, considering, you know, this started that whole genre, basically. Been doing alright. Have you played the Leviathan DLC yet? I'm sure. I know you're just cracking a joke. But yeah, this one is pretty fucking whack. This one's pretty weak. But I'm trying to get it done tonight so we can start Breath of Fire 1 tomorrow. So we're on the 25th of spring. We only have summer after this, so 35 days. Quite a lot of the... Oh, the original Game Boy version or the GBA version? Haven't touched 16 DLCs. Yeah, I started a new save file and I've been kind of slowly going through it, and I'm playing on with the Japanese voice acting just to see how that's different. Original Game Boy, wow. Well, technically, one of those, I don't remember which one, but I'm pretty sure one of them is Super Game Boy Enhanced, so some, maybe even all, of the Game Boy versions are on the SNES Quest through that loophole. And I'm hoping that they're shorter than this. But yeah, I wouldn't even have all these cows if I didn't think that they would contribute to some kind of better ending, if that makes sense. But I'm not harvesting anything because that takes time, and we have, well, we have $117,000 dues, and there's literally nothing to buy. Like, I actually went into the shop and bought everything. Just a bit of cash, yeah. So that's why I'm calling it late stage moonism, because there's nothing to really do. There is a button combination that you can press at any time to end the game, but are you shitting me? But it kind of goes against the spirit. That being said, once we beat it tonight, we are gonna go ahead and create a new save file and then do that little shortcut to see what the bad ending entails. But that takes 3 minutes, you know? Oh yeah, that's right. I was gonna try to buy another miracle serum, or whatever they call it. But you can't, because we basically have the maximum number of cows right now. It's just that one of our cows is pregnant. But yeah, I played the N64 version of this game back in middle school, and I had it in my mind that the N64 version has way more shit going on and like way more stuff to do. It's just an overall like way better game. And I looked into it, and it's totally true. Like the N64 version has way more stuff going on. Way more events, you know, way better characters. Yeah, it is newer. And I think the PS1 game is the same game as the N64. It's just a port. But a bit of the GameCube version. Is that It's a Wonderful Life? Is that the GameCube one? Something about the most of these Harvest Moon games, It Is a Wonderful Life. Something about that one, and really all of the other farming games, or the Harvest Moon games, they don't appeal to me from a visual standpoint. I think N64 one has a really nice look because like the characters look like clay models, you know? Kind of reminds me of like the Earthbound clay models in the concept art or whatever. By the way, Scott, somebody was making a joke about a farming sim that like you go and fight aliens or some shit, like it's a JRPG. And I was like, I think you do that in Harvestella. Right? Didn't Harvestella go super wild? Yeah, it's just kind of funny. It's like, yeah, they already made that. It's called Harvestella. Xenoblade meets Harvest Moon. Yeah, I'm just not the biggest fan of these farming sim games. I think this game is okay. It's just that it lasts too long for what's here. And there's not enough stuff to buy. If there was something that you were working towards, something super badass, then that would change things. Like these kinds of games when you were younger. I think I would still like Harvest Moon 64 because there's actually stuff going on. But in this, you know, it's everybody just says the same thing. They might say something slightly different during the different seasons, but you know, once you pick your lady and you know, court her successfully, I mean, that's kind of it. So there's just not enough events or things going down. Genuinely curious if you'd like Stardew Valley. I mean, you probably would if you even remotely like these types of, you know, this genre. Everything that I've heard about Stardew Valley is that it's peak this genre. Yeah, you used to. Well, you played Harvestella though. I mean, what got you interested in Harvestella? Because I'm not gonna lie, Harvestella to me, I don't see the appeal really at all. But I thought it was fun to watch you play it, but for me to be locked into that game, I don't know. Oh shit. Oh, this is such bullshit, dude. So look at these fuckers. I need to put... Look at... Oh my... Dude, look at them. Look at them. Stop body blocking, dude. So I need to feed them, right? For Christ's sake. But they get in the way. Harvestella also had RPG mechanics and a fantasy story behind it. To be honest, it did feel like it was a bit too long. Dude, every modern game is too long. Can I get an amen? This has become a recurring conversation. Like, games today are way too fucking long. Which is funny for me to say because I just spent 120 hours playing Kyoyaku Megami Tensei. But that game was fucking baller as hell, like all the way through. And also, that was 2 games, so 2 games, 120 hours, you know, that makes sense to me. Great, a calf was born. Okay, I'll name it. Alright. Does anybody want to use the channel point redeem to name this cow? If not, I'm gonna name it Bye, which is what I'll be saying to this game tonight. So, you have until I take another sip of beer. Alright, we're locking in on Bye, sorry. Didn't particularly feel like Persona 5 Royal overstayed its welcome despite taking you 143 hours. See, I feel like that game just oozes style, right? And if the game is constantly mixing things up and there's cool events and whatnot, then that's fine. But I don't know, I feel like there's, you know, it's funny that I'm saying this, right, considering, you know, I like RPGs, right, but even playing games the way I do, where I take a significant amount of time, you know, like, Xenogears is 80 hours, but that's a really, like, packed 80 hours, like, there is a lot to take in. But there's a lot of modern games where they're just padded. Harvestella felt like it could have been 10 hours shorter. So how long was Harvestella? Because you were on that for quite a while. Was it like 40 or 50? God of War Ragnarok, I felt, was too fucking long. 50 or 60. Like, I thought God of War Ragnarok was pretty fun. And then after 15 hours, I was like, okay, dude, come on. Like, enough. This is enough. So, no lie, when I was playing Ragnarok, I actually just turned the game onto easy and just started running past all the encounters. There was a specific side quest where I was like, okay, I'll do the side quest, that sounds cool. And then things happen, and then it opens up like a whole nother fucking map. And I was like, alright, dude, I did not sign up for this shit. Like, it opens up an entire another map, I'm like, nah, I'm done. I can't. I'm done. Ragnarok was perfect length because you did not play it. I really wouldn't even recommend it, to be quite honest. The ending was not good. And then I booted up the free DLC, right? Valhalla or whatever it's called. And it's a roguelike. Thought God of War 2018 was only okay. Yeah, it was alright. Honestly, I'm just not a big God of War fan. That's kind of what I discovered after playing through literally all of them over the past, you know, couple previous months. I will say this about God of War, is that the second game on PSP, I think it's called... You know what? I'm not. One of them's Chains of Olympus, the other one's Ghost of Sparta. It might be Ghost of Sparta. I can't fucking remember. Whatever the second God of War game is on PSP, it is so unbelievably good for what it is. Like, for it being on the PSP, it was incredible. So that was the biggest surprise, is that you could have a game on the PSP that was that good. Graphically, gameplay-wise, everything. It was like playing a honest-to-God console game on the PSP, which, you know, of course, there are, you know, plenty of examples of that. You know, the PSP library can hit quite hard. Like, you know, Liberty City Stories, for one, just having a 3D GTA game on a handheld at that point in time was unfathomable. Boom, boom, blam, 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 blam. Nah, that was Vita. That was Vita. But yeah, so we basically just have an animal sanctuary. Because I'm not harvesting any of this crap. It's just, it's not worth the time. But we gotta feed them anyways, because I'm assuming that this is required for, you know, the better ending. I don't know if we're gonna get the best ending, but I'm engaging with the game as much as I need to. But you better believe that I'm not gonna fucking farm any of these eggs. No, Scott. You would have given up a long, like, way earlier than this. If you notice, like, the entire yard is tilled. The entire yard is tilled because I was thinking of other shit to do. And then I did that. Now, that being said, because of the winter storms or something, I think it untilled some of the land out there, but I'm not worrying about it. Oh, the start of this loop, yeah. Well, it really didn't get this bad until recently. Also, all this grass, I planted all that. Bum, bam, blam, blam, blam. The 30th of spring. So we're almost done, because after this day, it's summer, and then at the end of the summer, our dad is supposed to drop by. An NPC told us this. At the end of the summer, and the manual tells you 2.5 years is when the game, quote, ends. So, we'll just have 30 more days. So we're honestly making really good time. Oh my gosh. Damn moth was on my monitor. I gotta clean that off. Hold on. Yeah, tonight's the night. Tonight's the night, and then we play Breath of Fire tomorrow. And of course, all of these fucking cows, dude. Like, I don't think that they playtested this shit towards the end here. Like, why 12? You know? How about 6? And how about not 2.5 years? How about 2 years? Because hopefully you can see the lag. Right? So, whoops. So the game is this laggy, and if you were trying to play this, like, totally 100% legit, you know, you'd have to milk all of these cows, and not only milk all of these cows, brush any of the cows that aren't producing the big milk, right? And talk to all the cows that are not producing the big milk. Which takes, I think, at least 30 days to get them producing big milk. So, it's just crazy, man. And the chickens are pretty fucking wasteful, honestly. It's gonna be 30 after this day. So 30th of spring. Each season is 30 days. So tomorrow will be the start of summer. And I am gonna plant some stuff, but I'm not going to... I'm not really going to worry about harvesting it. I'm just going to plant it and water it until it produces, and then I'm gonna probably farm some of it and then leave the rest of it just as, like, I don't know, cheat the game into thinking I'm playing it. I don't know what the mechanics are for, like, what means your farm is successful, but I assume that our dad would be like, what the fuck, you don't have any crops? You know? What the hell, son? Alright, so now it's summer. So we gotta go into town, buy shit at the seed store. Oh my god.
It's out of space.
Shell.
Get a body slam.
Cheers to you, welcome in. Jordan Robinson, welcome in. Fangs, the worst heroes. Appreciate you all. Cheers to all of you. Let me give you a shout out, Shell. You were playing some Super Mario World earlier, right? Or did you move on to something new? It looked like you were on the Secret World stuff, right? Like Gnarly and Tubular, those levels. Still playing Super Mario World. Nice. How's it going on the farm? Well, it's basically a farm sanctuary because I have $117,000 dues, right? And I'm just trying to get to the end. I know there's the button combo to just like end the game early, and I am gonna do that to see the bad ending once we get whatever ending we get legit. But yeah, I'm not milking these cows, but I am. Oh crap! I am maintaining them. So we have 12 cows, we have 12 chickens. I gotta go to the feed store to get some stuff, but like, I don't know what entails getting a good ending or not, but there's nothing else to buy, so we're kind of just a farm sanctuary. We're not really milking the cows or taking the chickens' eggs or anything. But I think tonight is the night. We're in late stage moonism. The game's going to be over, so tomorrow will be Breath of Fire 1. Be starting first playthrough of that. So stack up the bank, yeah. So this is like a mini game by itself, is not getting body blocked by the chickens. It looks like we have a pretty good spawn here. I don't think we're gonna get blocked. But you know, playing this game and how sparse it is with content had me thinking, oh crap, they always find a way to body block. Had me thinking about my, you know, childhood experiences playing Harvest Moon 64. And I was like, Harvest Moon 64 had way more shit to do than this, right? Like, it had to have. It totally had to have. And, you know, I look into it, and yeah, it did. Harvest Moon 64 is way better. Getting around the chicken coop is terrible. Alright, so let's go buy some seeds. So, I feel like this game is a good proof of concept, but I would not say that this game is worth completing unless you're just a Harvest Moon super fan. Which, as I understand it, you definitely are. See how well Farming Sim would do. Well, it definitely took off, right? I mean, this series has so many games, right? And then so many games are inspired by this. Like, I think Rune Factory is like a action RPG / farming sim hybrid, right? And then Harvestella is the same thing, very much so. And then obviously Stardew Valley. Alright, that should be enough. I do find this shit to be extremely humorous. Buying the seeds one at a time. It reminds me of Final Fantasy 1 on the NES. Oh yeah, you have Rune Factory 4 sitting on your desk to play. I don't even know where Rune Factory came from or why it's called Rune Factory. I just assume that it's some kind of farming sim action RPG. As original as it gets, that's probably why I feel so plain. It's an outline, inspiration for future farming sims. Yeah, I just wish there was more, you know? And it got me thinking. I was looking into romhacking.net to see if there were any ROM hacks of this game, and shockingly enough, there really isn't. I was very surprised by that. Oh, it was a spin-off of Harvest Moon. I did not know that. Alright, so we're gonna seed this up. Get a little half corn, half tomato. And I'm probably not even gonna harvest them, to be honest. They're just here for show, for when our dad shows up, so that he doesn't berate us. Where the hell's all your plants? I'm hoping that there's a credits theme. I'm hoping that there's a credits, you know, text crawl. I have high hopes for this ending. Do 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 do. Oh yeah, I just realized that our cows are probably gonna get sick again because of the hurricane. There'll probably be a hurricane at some point. But yeah, I was watching somebody's video talking about, really just gushing about Harvest Moon 64, and a lot of the memories that I had with that game came rolling back. The hurricane screwed you so many times. Well, my child being born really fucked me over, because our wife was like, "Don't worry about me, honey, you can go to work." And I was like, no, no, no. But I should have said yes, 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 because 3 of my cows got sick, and, you know, the chickens weren't producing any eggs because they didn't get fed. Holy shit, 5 of your cows got sick. You don't even have enough time in the day to like go buy medicine that many times. That would suck. Oh yeah, and also it happened on the weekend. So I had 1 medicine in storage. So I couldn't heal all my cows. 3 cows one day, 2 the next, yeah. Seems like 3 is the max. I also fucked it up once. I was not close enough to the cow when I used the medicine, so it was just a waste. This game does a lot of funny stuff like that. But yeah, I was surprised that there really weren't any ROM hacks for this game. There's a bug fix ROM hack for this game, but you know, I would have thought that there'd be some Harvest Moon superfan that would make a ROM hack that adds extra events and stuff. Oh my gosh. I like how that egg that I'm incubating is, you know, totally not interested in doing anything. Get out of the way, chickens. I know I'm at max, it's just kind of funny, right? Like, I put that egg there a while ago, and it just sits there. I know I'm at the max. It's just kind of funny. You know, it doesn't rot or anything. Like, I assume if I were to sell one of these, like, I couldn't take that back out, I would imagine. I'm not even gonna bother, because it's well guarded. It's well guarded, we'll say. Do 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 do. Yeah. So the game's charming. There just isn't enough. There isn't enough here, you know. You can see I tilled pretty much everything. on the outside of my little fence. I do need to fix my fence, but I'm not gonna fix my fence until, like, the last day. Like the simplicity. Yeah, I could definitely see that, you know, it's a game to zone out to. The strangest thing about the game is when an event happens and you're not expecting it. So Eve's grandfather, or whatever, the mountain man, when he captures that rabbit, that was like a real, like, oh shit, something cool is happening moment. You know, if there were more things like that, I think it would go a long way. But you know, that's what they ended up doing in Harvest Moon 64 and then some. Yeah, here and there, it's little sprinkles. Gotta get going. Hey, cheers to you. Thanks again for the raid. Hope you have a good one. Farm is looking good. Thank you, thank you. I'm sure you're quite pleased that I decided to max out the livestock. But yeah, have a good one. Thanks again. And we'll see what our dad says. Whatever ending we end up getting. Yeah, I had a change of heart. I was like, we gotta engage with the game, but I'm not engaging with the game anymore as far as like making more money. But I'm sure that it all factors in to some kind of rating or whatever. Yeah, the obligatory grind session in a Jeff game. Well, that's the problem, is that we've been in this grind session for a long time. God damn it. Yeah, Murphy's chickens. Dude, I'd much rather fight Murphy's ghost than play this. But we're locked in, we're locked in. Oh, whoops. Almost didn't water my plants. Doom, 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 doom. Do do. Alright, what day? 4th of summer. We're getting there. We're getting there. I don't think summer has any events besides storms. If I recall. I should know by now. This is our 3rd summer. Yeah, Harvest Moon 64. They got so much more shit going on. So Scott, are there any games that you're looking forward to? Forgot what else is releasing this year. Well, I just heard about that Nintendo World Championships NES edition leak. It basically just sounds like NES Remix, but for Switch. That's pretty cool. Oh yeah, SMT 5 Vengeance. Have they always been doing that? Because I heard some people complaining about doing, like, Atlas always does like, these 2nd edition re-releases, but I don't... Is that as true as what I was hearing? Because SMT4 Apocalypse, that's like a completely different game, right? Like, obviously the systems are the same and stuff, but, like, that's a different character and, like, different plot. Oh, yeah. Modern personas. Yeah, fair enough. I guess I was only thinking about SMT. You son of a bitch. He's gonna body block me as soon as I walk up over there. He tried. Depends on how exactly Vengeance is handled. Do you think they'll handle it well? Also, did you play SMT5? I don't remember watching you play it. So I might as well rip this out. Because I know you've played Nocturne, you've played 4. I know that. You haven't played the OG games. I wonder why that is. You did play 5? Okay. Nocturne was all the old RPG jank you could handle. It doesn't even look janky to me. And I just have like unclear directions, punishing insta kills. Man, do I have a game for you. Dude, it was so fucking funny in Megami Tensei 2 when lacking in general quality of life. Dude, Megami Tensei 2, there'd be like some dog shit encounter, but he has some instant kill attack, right? So you'll fight these guys like a handful of times and there will be no problem, and you're like, alright, whatever, it's this guy again. And then that one time he just chooses, you know, you start your auto battle and he just chooses to get lucky. And, you know, 1 in 6 chance that he instant kills, or, well, 2 in 6 chance, right, that he, well, 1 in 3, right, that he insta kills one of the humans, and then 1 in 5 chance that he insta kills the other human, and then if that happens, the game's over. Yo, did you see that? Look at that. Do you see the game glitch out? That was weird. But anyways, it was pretty funny. It's pretty funny. But luckily the game's not that punishing. When you get a game over in Mega 10 2, you just pay Karen half your money, and he'll just resurrect you. Vengeance depends on how much overlap it has with the original. Well, it's probably gonna be a decent amount, right? Charon was missing in Nocturne. It's just an instant game over. You have to reload the save. Its own story. So you think it might be like an SMT4 Apocalypse situation? The Demi-Fiend dies, so who do you? Yeah, when I hear about a game that, like, the main character dies, therefore you also die, or like the whole party dies, I think of... This is ridiculous. I think of FF13. But FF13 did a really good job of just allowing you to instantly restart when that happens. Oh, for Christ's sake, dude. Fuck these chickens. It's Laura the toe with the marketing. Death in 13 was never BS apart from one fight. I don't even remember. What's the fight that's bad in 13? The final boss? Final Boonie fight? I don't even remember. The 6th of summer, my god. Boonie was from Lightning Returns. Well, that would explain why I don't remember it. Barthandalus. Yo, spoiler alert. I didn't know he was back. Yeah, I only played the first FF13. I really do want to replay FF13 and, you know, play FF13 2 and Lightning Returns. Oh, you are talking about the original, okay. Yeah, I thought the final fight was a good challenge in 13. Ability had those 50% chance to kill the target. Yeah, so if he targeted the main character, then it's over. Did that game have instant kill protection? I don't remember. For Christ's sake, these fucking chickens. I don't remember enemies outside of that having death. Gotcha. I'm not gonna lie, dude. It's taking a lot of willpower to not just like give up. Stop feeding the chickens. In fact, I wonder if I even have to feed them. Like, will they even die? Because the cows can get sick, but I don't think the chickens can get sick. Always target a Sen or a Med if possible, so depending on your combinations, your eyes can be better or worse. Yeah, what was your party in FF13? I think mine was Fang and Vanille, and then Lightning. Sometimes I would use Hope. I liked Saz for haste. But I can't remember if Fang learns haste. I just remember Saz, like the main reason why I even liked him is because he had haste. Fang, lead, lightning, and hope. Gotcha. Unironically, I like Vanille. Oh shit, our little kid grew up. Boo boo. Look at that. I hear wild dogs sometimes come around here. It's dangerous to keep fences broken. Who gives a shit? You thought that was a goblin? No, that's just our son. Who's named Jeff backwards, so his name is Fogue. Thanks to Telspire in the chat. Alright, I'm honestly debating not feeding the chickens. Because I don't think the chickens die. So let's not feed the chicken, and they don't get sick. Let's not feed the chickens for 10 days and see if anything changes. They won't produce eggs, but I don't give a shit. I'm like the duality of man. I'm like, I'm gonna engage with the system. I'm gonna do everything I can to make this the best farm possible. And then I'm like, how can I cut corners? But yeah, this game does have gnomes in it, so that's pretty funny. They live under your farm. And outside of 2 events, they really don't do anything. No, they're not the underpants gnomes. Good guess, though, Scott. Good guess. Scott, have you ever played the Shadow Hearts games? Nope. I want to get into them. I think they look pretty dope. I don't know where I would fit them in. But they look dope to me. Look at our cows, our happy cows. Yeah, Kudelka is the first game. And I have played that on stream quite a long time ago at this point. Kudelka is fucking awesome. It's also pretty short, too. So replaying it would not be a big deal. Seen some speedruns of one of the Shadow Hearts games. Yeah, they look dope. I've been meaning to play them for like 20 years. Remember, don't feed the chickens. Yeah, I think when this is done, I'm not even gonna harvest it. I'm just gonna give it to my wife. Or my son to like make them happy. And we're too tired. Alright, there's gotta be some storms brewing. Nope. Still no storms. 9th of summer, we're getting there. We are getting there. Scott, have you picked up whatever the hell the new Yakuza game is? I already forgot what the fuck they called it. Yakuza Infinite Wealth, that's what it's called, right? Not yet. Yeah, that's another series that I want to start. I don't know how the fuck I would even fit it in for the stream. It's definitely something you'll play. BRB, sounds good, man. Thank you for dropping by, and I'll see you in 15 minutes. Hey Ted, welcome in. We're in late stage moonism, and I can't wait for this shit to be over. I'm cutting some pretty massive corners. I'm not even feeding the chickens anymore, because I don't think the chickens can die. But we're not harvesting anything. These crops are just for show, because. But I am feeding the cows, because the cows can get sick. But tonight is the night. I think we have like 20 more days. And then Breath of Fire 1 will be tomorrow. And that'll be a first playthrough, so I'm really looking forward to that. But we have been on nothing but RPGs and RPG-like games for a while. Look at the fucking lag on this. Also, that cow is bugging out. Oh, there it goes again. Yeah, we gotta do this 20 more times. Oh, bugging out. But I gave up. I gave up on the chickens. I can't take it anymore. So there is a cheat code, a little button combination that you can press at any time when you go to sleep to basically teleport you to the end of the game. But I'm purposely not doing that until we end the game, you know, kind of legitimately. And then once we do that, I am gonna go ahead and do that button combo on a fresh playthrough just to see what happens. These tomatoes are done. So I'm gonna grab one and give it to the wife. But I'm not gonna bother watering anything. Legitimately. Yeah, we got to, we just gotta end this. We gotta end this torture. So the 30th of summer should be the last day. When I started the stream, we're actually doing, we're zooming along, because when I started this, it was the 13th of spring. So we've never zoomed through days this quickly. But yeah, so this is pretty much the game. Is feed the cows while walking through molasses. And that's it. And we're effectively a farm sanctuary because we don't need any money. Because I have over 100k. There's nothing to spend money on. So we're not even taking the cow's milk or anything. We are effectively a farm sanctuary. And we will keep giving our wife tomatoes to make her happy, I guess. What? Present? I'm so glad that you remembered the anniversary. Oh shit. Yeah, we did get married on the 11th of summer. That's funny. So that was our second anniversary. Imagine if I forgot. She would have been very upset with me. Damn, I don't know if it's just because of the no music and the rain, but it feels like we're walking even slower. And of course the cow wants to body block. It's what the cow does best. Alright, we're just gonna go sleep. Do, 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 do. Da, 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 da. Whoa, what the hell? It's like that cow turned into a coffee cup or something. And of course now he's not doing any, well, she is not doing any of the animations that caused her to glitch out. Alright, hopefully we don't have to water anything. Yes, we do not. Grab the corn, give it to the wife. So the funny thing is that I probably could have just skipped straight to the end with that button combo, but I don't believe that it mentions it in the manual. So that's part of the reason why I don't want to use it. So even though I'm kind of cutting corners, you know, we're doing it legit. Oh damn, that cow is glitching out. Thank you, it looks delicious. "15th of summer," alright. So we're like halfway done with summer. We're doing it. You know, it is funny as fuck to me playing through this game, because I'm not going to say that this game is bad. This game is just okay, which is almost, you know, a bigger damning sentence than if the game was bad. Because it'd be more interesting if it was. But, you know, like a game like Kablooey, you know, I enjoyed Kablooey so much more than I am this. Welcome in, Vet. Hope you're doing well. We're in the acceptance stage of Harvest Moon isms. I'm not even feeding my chickens anymore because I don't think the chickens can die, and I'm not harvesting their eggs, so I don't really give a shit. And we're not harvesting the milk either because, again, I don't care because there's no money. Like, I don't need money anymore. My inevitable future as a farmer. Yeah, so we're feeding the cows because the cows can get sick, and that would be not so good. But we're basically doing this, and then... What part of the game are you at? Acceptance, yeah. Welcome back, Scott. Then we grab one of our crops. I'm not even harvesting the crops because we don't need the money. They're here so that I can give them to my wife. My wife. I don't know, Vet. We're gonna hop in to make sure that that's correct. We're gonna go in there on like the 20th day, and then see if they're still alive in there. I haven't looked in the chicken coop. Watch, I'm gonna go in there, and this turns into a creepypasta, and there's just a bunch of chicken bones, chicken skeletons. Or like, you know, the strongest, fittest chickens ate all of the other ones, you know, cannibalism. There's an update to the controversy of the week. I don't know, Telspire did not seem very interested in the controversy. And to be honest, I'm not very interested either. And for those who are curious, this is the Stellar Blade talk, I assume. Meanwhile, I'm over here like, PlayStation, what the fuck is that? Although I guess by the time this game came out, let's see if I can give... Oh, he said boo boo, so did he not like corn? I mean, I think people are allowed to be upset if the costumes on the disc get replaced by other costumes. Right. But ultimately, I'm not very interested in the situation. I think the game actually looks lame as fuck, if I'm being honest. And it has nothing to do with the quote controversy of it or anything. I just can't get into this like open worldy type stuff. And it certainly doesn't seem to me to be a game on, like, you know, the master... Not that every game needs to be, but there's certain games that are just so well put together, like Bayonetta 1. You know, Bayonetta 1 does that sexy concept super fucking well, but the gameplay is so good. And, you know, it's one of these games that you can beat, you know, first try in like 10 hours. And then there's, you know, all this extra unlockable stuff, if you feel so inclined. So Stellar Blade doesn't really appeal to me, which I feel like it gets halfway there, because I did see Happy Console Gamer's first thoughts on it, and something that he said about it was that it feels very reminiscent of like a PS2 era game that might have been pushing boundaries at the time. Not any game specifically, but just kind of the vibe. Every game should be created by Platinum Games. I mean, Platinum Games has made some shitty games in the past. People have generally seemed to like it. Yeah, from what I've heard is that it's a good game, but it's not. It doesn't have the same polish as like a Bayonetta 1 would have. But to be fair, I think in the time that Bayonetta 1 had come out, you know, Bayonetta 1 did get some detractors at the time, so... But I think that the overall controversy of... I think it's mainly just one costume, maybe two, right? Where it's on the disc, it's more revealing. But, and Telspire had said this as well, which I think is a contributing factor to why Telspire doesn't really care. The game has a skin suit. You know, they might as well call it the birthday suit. So it doesn't really get more revealing than that. So obviously there's not like full nudity or anything like that, but... So the people who are playing it, I hope they're enjoying it. The people that are upset and feel slighted, I hope they can get a refund or whatever, but ultimately, it's not something that really interests me. Because that game isn't going to come out for another 30 years, so, you know, it's 1997 right now. Things get updated, and very few games are in their complete form without a day one patch. Two more years and Valkyrie Profile will come out. We played the beta, and it wasn't so hot. Yeah, that is a big contributing factor to like why I don't like a lot of modern games, I think. The constant patching and stuff like that. It's like, why even bother playing a game when it comes out, you know? Do. Definitely pains you for fighting games. You're saying because it's, oh, I see what you mean. God, way to learn some cool combos, only have them deleted from the game. Yeah, you know, it is really funny because that patching culture, I think it does more harm than good a lot of the times. Because, you know, Melee has some minor revisions. You know, like in NA, you know, there's version 1.0, 1.1, 1.2. All of those are extremely fucking minor. And then the PAL version is the most different of all the versions. But nobody plays PAL competitively anymore. I think even the European tournaments, they resort to using the NTSC version 1.2. But, you know, if there was patching culture or practice, hey Pazzi, welcome in, then Melee would be such a different game. You know, and I don't think that you could argue that it would be a better game. Lost versions. Well, once the consoles get hacked, you can you could install, you know, whatever intermediary version, but yeah, it's definitely not good. Early on, Arc System Works was actually going to prevent this by allowing you a version select option, but then they stopped, bringing you great sorrow, but mostly no one missed it. Yeah, I mean, people just want to play on the most recent version, but yeah, if the game didn't have multiple versions, and obviously there's patches of those versions, but like Street Fighter 4, right? Like, how many different versions of that were there? There was Street Fighter 4, there was Arcade Edition, and then, what, Super Street Fighter 4 or some shit? Was there Ultra? I forget. There's the 3DS version of Street Fighter 4, which is actually good, which makes me laugh. There's more than 6 viable characters in Melee. There's Fox, Falco, Marth, Peach, Jigs, Falcon, Ice Climbers. So we're up to 7, right? I think there's another one that I'm missing. But let me guess, you need more? You need more than that? Yeah, Melee is a very interesting game because there was never any, you know, real big change to it. So the meta has just constantly evolved. I don't know how much success they've been since wobbling was banned. I hate wobbling. Doom, 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 doom. Yeah, there's always going to be top tiers and there's always going to be low tiers, and even if the difference is minor, people are still going to naturally gravitate to whatever is considered the best. So even if the difference is 5%, I mean, that's 5% is a lot. Which reminds me, I gotta talk to my old coworker and see if he picked up Tekken 8. Because we've been talking about playing fighting games, you know, just for fun, against each other on like one day a week. But he mostly plays Street Fighter 6, and no offense, Street Fighter 6 does not appeal to me, like, at all. It just doesn't. But I think Tekken 8 is dope, but I just need to find the time to play it. real life fighting game stream. Nah. Alright, should we check in on the chickens, you guys? We're almost done, by the way. We're on the 21st day, or the 21st day, as this game likes to say. This is true, but looking at League, even characters that were considered dog shit haven't played at all, have gotten their chance to be good. I don't think that they do a very good job balancing League of Legends. Okay, dude, none of the chickens died. Good. Whereas if no balancing happened, and you like those characters, you'd be shit out of luck. Well, the other issue here is that in that genre, if you are good with a character, unless you are at a very high level, and honestly I'd argue even if you are at like anything below like pro status, right? You can probably get shit done. But I don't know, maybe League is more fucked up, but in Dota, I mean, there are character or hero specialists and whatnot. Like even a weak hero in Dota, you can usually play to its strengths, or you know, sometimes people will build a team around a specific character's niche, even if that niche under normal circumstances would be bad. But to be fair, I haven't played Dota in a long time, but I always thought Dota did a good job of balancing the game. There'd be some moments where, you know, Bloodseeker or Sniper, you know, would be a little overtuned, to put it lightly. But I think worrying about balance when you're not at a particular level is kind of pointless. But, you know, if you want to, you know, if you want to pick a top tier, pick a top tier. You know, if you just want to, you like how a character is. Like when I played League, I really liked Kayle, and at the time, Kayle was complete shit. But I would just play Kayle, and I would, you know, I had a build in mind, and you know, I did all right in that game. And by I did all right, I mean this was before ranked was even a thing in League, I think. But you know, I had fun playing Kayle. I thought Kayle was cool. This is before they even like reworked the model. This is when the model looked like complete garbage. This is like when League was still in I don't even know what they called it. Kayle was the first champ you played and you hated her. I just think she looks cool. I like that stuff. Oh yeah, Kennen. Yeah, a lot of the times people just make a judgment call. Like the community makes a judgment call, this character is shit. And then someone starts playing them really well, and then it's like, nerf this character. She looks cool, but you did not enjoy her playstyle. Yeah, it was really goofy. I don't know if they changed it now, but it used to be that you would she had that single target nuke / slow, I think it was, and then she had some like really dog shit little mini heal that also gave some movement speed. And then the main claim to fame was the she would like turn her sword on fire, and she would no longer be melee. That shit was dope as hell. And then obviously the ultimate is cool. Divine Intervention or whatever it's called. I haven't played League in well over a decade. OG Irelia. Yeah, I remember she was super popular. Yeah, better nerf Irelia. What about that for you as well? Can you guys believe it? We're almost done with this game. No, I'm not saying they're always terrible. I'm saying that there are situations where, if left alone, and if the game is well crafted and it's left alone, then you know, you might be surprised by the results. So like I think a really good example of League of Legends stepping in, like the balance team stepping in to enforce the meta being bad for the game was, I forget exactly what it was, but it was like they lane swapped, right? So they would like lane swap bot lane with top lane or something, and then they had this strategy that seemed to be pretty dominant for a while, and then it was quickly nerfed. It was something like that, right? Like that would never happen in Dota. You know, they wouldn't nerf a strategy to the ground like that. I forget the details because it was so long ago. But you know, in Dota, if you want to put your position 1 in the hard lane, you know, who's gonna stop you? You know, that might be a really shitty idea, right? But you know, given the there's just a lot of variables in Dota. There's a lot more variables, and I think it makes for a more interesting game. It's not as rigid as League can be. So there's a lot of enforcing the meta of, you know, you have a tanky bruiser top, you have a jungler, you have a AD carry and support bottom, you have a magic damage mid, you know. So that's what you're thinking of. The strat was awful to watch, but we don't know what it would have turned into. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I'm not the most well-versed in League, so it could have been that was a better choice, but if you never let the dust settle and let people think, how do I defend against this? Then, you know, you are taking away some amount of freedom of expression from the player to enforce a meta. And I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like Dota hasn't had some fucked up shit in the past. You know, even in, you know, very high stakes you know, like the best tournament of the year, you know, the international, and then it's, you know, it's just this fucking ball strat with you know, what the fuck is her name? Is it Death Prophet? Where she has all the ghosts and stuff, so it's like you have Death Prophet and all this other crazy shit, and, you know, they come online and there's nothing you can do, and they just fucking, you know, barrel down mid, and then that's it. And repeat, repeat, repeat. Literally everyone hated what the meta had become. I mean, I think people are always going to fucking complain, especially in that genre. Not a lot of cool heads in League or Dota or any game like that. '26 of summer. Yeah, I should check out Dota nowadays and see how much it's changed, because it's been quite a while since I played Dota. League of Legends I'm not interested in, but Dota is fun. But yeah, early League of Legends meta was fucking hilarious. Do you guys remember Ashe mid? You do not see that anymore. You remember a lot of things. Remember when junglers didn't think they had to take Smite? Yeah, that's, that does not sound very good. You're aware of that meme, so sometimes you would play as Ashe if people force you into the middle lane. Well, that's pretty rare. I feel like it's pretty rare for someone else not to want mid. It's so highly sought after. Honestly, in Dota, position 2, which is Dota's mid, that is probably my least favorite position. I like playing position 1, which is equivalent to League's AD carry, but that can be a hard position to play sometimes. Honestly, the most impactful that you could be is the 4, or I mean, obviously mid, but I feel like the 4 can be a real game changer in that first 10 minutes. And if your 4 is not good, then that can suck. The 4 is the soft support. So, the last time that I was playing Dota, even remotely actively, previous coworker of mine was in this in-house league, and it was people of all skills, people of all skill levels, but I remember I would play Spirit Breaker, position 4 soft support, roaming support, and holy shit, that was funny. Obviously, there'd be some games that, you know, I didn't do too hot in, because that is a strategy where, you know, you really gotta make some plays. And if you don't, then you look like an idiot, but some of the plays that I made going position 4 Spirit Breaker was pretty fucking funny. And for those who are not aware, Spirit Breaker is just this big dumb space cow who, his main claim to fame is that if you have vision on anyone, you can charge them. So you click on them, you run at them, and you run them down, and you bump into them, and you stun them. And then another one of his skills gives a 17% chance to bash. And unless they changed it, it's always 17% chance. So I don't think there's like a pseudo-random value on it. I think it just straight up 17% chance to bash. So sometimes you will hit someone, 17% bash, boom. Hit them again, 17% bash, boom. 17% bash. Like, you can just keep bashing them. Sometimes if you get really lucky. So Spirit Breaker is one of my favorite characters. Doom doom doom. But yeah, I wouldn't say that I was super good at Dota or anything. I actually never played ranked ever. I really should, but I also would have to find the time. Yeah, they take a long ass time. I mean, if you sit down to play for a night and you have 3 hours, you are lucky to get 2 games in. And you would be even more lucky if they were good, if they were good games. Because they're not always good games. You know? And I think a component to that is definitely, you know, having a good mindset and not letting things get to you. But it could be fucking hard, and it is kind of bullshit, you know? It is kind of bullshit to, you know, if you have some crybaby loser on your team and, you know, they give up in the first 10 minutes, well, you know, that sucks. Or someone, like, leaves or whatever. You know, you can't win every game. And Dota more so than League. Oh, no. Dota more so than League. I think it is always possible, however unlikely, that you can make a comeback in Dota. Because unless they changed it, Dota doesn't have a surrender option. Which I think is honestly better. Because you're not always going to play with an advantage. And you gotta be comfortable playing from a disadvantaged position. And because Dota has so many crazy-ass skills and combinations, you know, anything can happen in Dota. And I think that's when it's at its most exciting. You did not like the surrender option in League. The reason why I don't like it is because people will be like, well, we're behind, we lost. And it's so stupid, you know? Oh, you did and didn't like it. Okay, I get you. Yeah, I mean, it's nice for those games where, you know, there are some games where it's just abundantly clear what the outcome is going to be. But not always. Not always. I mean, sometimes you might be surprised. Is there no shipping today? Okay, bye. You did get that one person completely ruining the experience and you just need to be out of the game. Yeah. The Harvest Moon MOBA? Oh god. Voted no 95% of the time. People just get very emotionally charged in that genre. Very emotionally charged. That's why just having a positive attitude, positive outlook on things, and not like toxic positivity, but just, you know, not feeding into that negative energy is almost more important than playing the game well. It's kind of funny. Damn, I can't even talk to my kid. Alright, boys. Oh shit, who is this? Hello, your parents are coming tomorrow at last. They will be surprised to see this ranch. Don't show them the chicken coop, all my chickens are dead. Alright, I gotta take a Wicked Whiz, and then we're gonna finish the game. Poggers. Alright, be right back. Let's go! Da. I hear wild. She's still saying, I wonder if I could actually just go to sleep and be done. Right, like what does it matter if my cows get sick? Oh shit, do you see? Look at that glitch. Dude, that was like a glitch gremlin. I wonder if that happens on real hardware. Alright. Let's check out the chickens. Yeah, they're still alive, so I don't think we really fucked anything up. Let's grab, oh shit, hold up. That's right, we should check for the weeds. We need to pull every weed, because I assume that we would get, negative points for having weeds. Bum 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 ba-dum ba-dum bum. It's when the parents drop by and then they say, like, "This is your wife? A barmaid?" And I'm like, "Get out. You don't understand love." Alright, let's get her a tomato. A tomato. So, we never got that one event with the magic bean. Oh well. Alright. Time to end the game, boys. It's been one hell of a journey. The mom's crying. We didn't actually invite them to our wedding. Oh shit, he's pissed at us. What the fuck? How could he possibly be mad at us? Are you fucking kidding me? We had over... Oh shit, look at that pregnant cow just fucking sliding. Why was it... What the fuck? Why is he pissed at us? Like, go fuck yourself. Mauled to death by cows. Oh shit, the chickens are mad because we threw the egg. What the fuck? Did we get the bad ending? You cannot be serious. Chickens so they knew, the developers knew that the chickens body blocking you was annoying. I'm really curious now, like, we got the bad ending, I guess? You can't be fucking serious. And this is such a wasted mechanic. There's no reason to put the cows outside. Zero reason. Unless you're role-playing. Doo-doo-doo, 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 doo-doo-doo. That's interesting. So they did a row system that is different. So this is the end. You get to watch the computer play the game. Cool. Oh shit. The dog. The dog was pissing on the crops. I never even seen the dog do that. I wonder if he actually does that in the game. Oh shit. Oh, the mole ate the crops. I've never seen that happen. There's our waifu. What the fuck? Doo-doo-doo. We got a nice smooch. So, music by Chacky. So, I don't know what kind of ending that was. You looked up a list of endings, there's 20 plus? That is insane. Well, we got the one where our dad was pointing a finger at us, which I did not appreciate. But once this is done, I'm gonna do that trick that I was talking about to get the absolute worst ending. Pack in video. Yeah, you'll see that it's very quick. Money, yeah. Cow 12, chicken 12. Stamina 190. Yeah, what the fuck? How did I do bad? Amount of shipped tomatoes 131. That's a lot. Amount of shipped corn 234. That's a lot. Amount of shipped potatoes 288. Amount of shipped turnips 162. That's a lot. Cow's best affection rate, Biggie, 239. That's weird. Maria's love, 91. That's a lot. Anne's love, 92. Oh, these are... these are not my wife. Alright, show my wife. 647. That's a lot. No, her name's Eve. Super Deluxe Great Wood House. I did it all. Ranch developing rate 20%. Oh shit, okay. We fucked up. Happiness rate 791. That's what really counts. Ranch master rate 613. Great, but try to be whatever it said, better ranch master. Nah, I'm good. Sweetheart, stay happy forever. Try to be the best rancher. Monster Rancher. Why did it show the other women? Like, I'm not supposed to court all of them. Well, this isn't a Capcom game. But there already is Monster Rancher. Like that's why I made that joke. Alright, I'm gonna let this sit for a little bit, but I think we just have to turn the game off. But yeah, if you never heard of Monster Rancher, look it up. It's actually a pretty cool concept. It's a PlayStation 1 game, and you, it's sort of similar to Pokemon, or maybe it's more like Digimon, actually. But you could take any CD, any music CD, game CD, whatever, and you would, you know, basically do like a disc swap, and the game would read whatever the disc was, and depending on whatever hash it came up with for the disc you put in there, it would give you a different monster. I think everybody prefers games to take you back to the title screen, but there's a certain charm to this type of shit. Alright, let's restart it, and then we'll do the trick. I forget the name of the game, but there's, or at least be super clear that there's nothing else left. That seemed pretty clear to me. Alright, new diary. 3rd year, 30th summer. Alright, what's our name? Our name is Speed. Our name is Speed. Mr. Speed. How the fuck was my farm at 20% development? I tilled the whole goddamn thing. I wonder what would have happened if I put grass seed everywhere. Alright, so I'm pretty sure I just have to talk to every single person that's outside. Dude, there's our wife. Hello, the bar is closed today. It's usually open except Sunday, though. Hey son, you have to have a meadow to buy livestock, not only for cows, but also for chickens. I have some grass left, use it to raise them. I'll bring it to your shed, talk to me over the counter when you want to buy livestock. Exploring the nether. Dude, I've never really, oh, come on. I've never really played Minecraft. So when I was playing Minecraft, they didn't even have that nether stuff. Alright, so I'm gonna talk to everybody. There are people... Yeah, it's this guy. You've watched a ton of Minecraft but never actually touched the game? Yeah, I guess I've watched more of it. Like, the speedrun stuff. It's kind of interesting. Welcome. Yeah, I like how they say, I'll give this to you, and then they just put it on the counter. And then it disappears. Nina, that was her name. Alright, we might have to go into the church and talk to Maria. Assuming she's in here. Doesn't she look like a Lufia character? Like, of all the characters, there's something special about Maria. You going back to the ranch? Yes. When's Lufia 2? When you put it on the queue, vet. Be the change you want to see in the world. Okay, here we go. I think you hold select L and R. Okay, we just ended the game. Dude, we got the same ending. He's fucking pissed at us. Fuck this guy, dude. I don't know, don't tell me anything about Lupia 2, I haven't played it. Oh no, the dog. We never even met the dog. That's the funny part. This is the ultimate dog shit ending. I can't even fathom how you would get this ending playing legitimately. Alright, well that was cool. So anyways, we could have avoided playing the game by just doing that, just holding select and L and R. Pretty cool, right? So let's see the score that it gives. Because if it's not 0, then that will be interesting. So we have no wife, so... Yeah, pause it. We beat the game, and then we did the cheat to beat the game with the worst ending. 300 gold. Thank you for the GG. 0 cows, 0 chickens. Stamina, 100. 0. 0. Maria's love. 0. Yeah, we did it, Krim. We did it, and we beat the game a second time just now by using a bit of a cheat to, No, we did it. We were in this together. But if you hold select L and R, the game will just end when you go to sleep. So we just did that to see what the worst ending is. Apparently the ranch was developed 2%, but all that bullshit that I did only increased the development by 18%. We have 0% happiness. Ranch master rate 1. Still a long way to go. Oh shit, our dad's gonna yell at us. Really? You still need to be trained more. Alright, fuck off, man. I'm living my best life. Alright, well that's the end. Same situation. We get to look at the harvest moon from the summit. You imagine I would have quit ages ago if not for stream? Dude. Yeah, you guys kept me in it. You guys kept me honest. So, thank you so much, everybody who dropped by. Krim, cheers to you again for the 2 years subbed. Really appreciate you, man. I cannot believe it's been that long. And, of course, cheers to Shell Through Time for the big raid earlier. If you like Harvest Moon, definitely check her out. She is much more into Harvest Moon than me, but she's been playing Super Mario World lately, which is pretty neat. Let's see if any of the homies are on, and we can raid out. Okay, I'm already eyeballing someone. Yeah, it really doesn't feel like it, huh? Time flies. Time flies. Let's see. Let's raid into Rat Clown Car. He's playing through Wizardry Gaiden 2, which is a wizardry game on Game Boy, and it looks way doper than it has any right to be. And at some point I will be playing this as well. He's fighting a fucking rhino right now. Badass. But anyways, he's a cool guy, mostly plays old RPGs, which I appreciate quite a bit. So you guys know what to do. Go ahead and spam share gang any which way. And we'll be back at it again for Uncle Scottle's pick, believe it or not, with Breath of Fire 1. So I'll be looking forward to that. So sometime, you know, mid to late afternoon on Saturday. US Eastern time, of course. So peace out, everybody. Thank you so much for dropping by, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.